My dearest, you appear to be in a most lamentable state of health. Is everything well with you? I could summon the physician. They ought to be yet roused. Moreover, they are indebted to us after the mishap with the oak tree. Yes, I am aware that we swore to speak no more of that horrid turn of events, and yet I feel compelled to do so by your dire state. I keep telling you, we ought to get that bat bite looked at. The Henderson's niece's mother-in-law's sister's cousin, twice removed, was likewise bitten, and I have heard tell that they, and all who gazed upon them, came down with the plague thrice over. No, this is no normal illness, of that I am sure. I have hesitated to say anything to you, my sweet, but your appetites have begun to terrify me. Yes, your appetites. I have held my tongue, but last evening I saw you, dear Lord, I saw you indulging in your desires, devouring an entire basket of strawberries, with nary a one remaining, the red liquid dripping down, staining your hands. There is no need for me to belabor the point. I was in plain shock that you could be so feral. Dearest one, please think of the consequences that await us both if this is not remedied. You've been taken by moods most strange, and I fear that I may lose you to them. There was the incident with the barn door. Yes, I know it has troubled us for far too long, and that the squeaking of the hinges haunt your dreams, and yet, to witness you tearing it free with but a single hand and a savage howl was almost more than my heart could bear. And then afterwards, when you took hold of me by the waist and carried me across the threshold, well, it was like a second wedding night, which I did not despise. And yet, this is a turn of events most strange. Dearest, what is happening? You look so animalistic. Inapt turn of phrase, whatever could you mean? Heavens above! What dread affliction is this? Come no closer, I warn you. Dearest, can you still understand me? Oh, merciful heavens, you spoke. You have needs. What needs? Dearest, no, you mustn't. You shouldn't. You couldn't. I will stop you. Dearest, no. Dearest, please, stop this madness. No, you can't. What will become of the harvest if you eat all of the apples? Please, dearest, think of what havoc this will wreak upon the cider supply. And the apple pies. What will become of the pies? Oh, at last. Mercy above. You've regained your senses. Now please, let us return to our home before someone sees. Oh, heavens! Oh, good heavens! Dearest, get down from there this instant. Make haste. It's the Hendersons, and they've got a pitchfork. Yes, and they know how to use it. Dearest, where are you? Oh, wait, dearest, wait for me. What are you doing with your feet? Whoa, heavens above, we're flying. I'm flying. I've stepped into the pages of a penny dreadful, and now I'm flying. Forgive me, dearest. I lost myself for a moment there. Yes, you are the one who is flying. No, dearest. I have absolutely no idea how much work it is to keep aloft. For you see, I have never had occasion to transform into a giant chiroptera and take flight. Thank you, dearest. I was reading the most astounding treatise by that new naturalist. Oh, no, it wasn't dull in the slightest. Oh, I only wish you could have read it, too. If only that oak tree hadn't... I meant nothing by it. I didn't mean to make mention of how the oak tree... dearest one, mayhap I could draw your attention to our impending plight. We seem to be sinking ever closer to the ground, and the gathering mob. If I had known that having seconds at supper would be such an encumbrance upon our evening plans, I would have desisted. Perhaps you could give me some advance signal next time you find yourself needing to glide through the night air. Say, is that the ground? Oh, man was not meant to fly. Oh. Good heavens, how many people in this town have pitchforks? Henderson, what the devil do you intend to do with 2 pitchforks? Dearest one, I am afeard that this shall be the end of us. So let us share a kiss before we meet our end. If we survive this trial, we must have ourselves yet another encore of our wedding night. Oh, I forgot about the riotous mob. Friends, neighbors, though my tales shall seem strange and beggar your belief, I attest with all sincerity that this strange creature that stands before you is no fairy tale monster, nor a demon sent to bedevil our fair community. You may think me maddened, but this beast is instead one you know well. Yes, the being before you is my beloved, my dearest, my love, transformed by the cold light of the moon into a werebat. We throw ourselves upon your mercy and beg you to not be hasty in your judgment, but instead to see the truth of this incredible tale. Yes. We did just kiss, in front of you all. Oh, yes, I see how that would make it much easier to believe everything I've said. And yes, we shall pay for all of the damaged fruit within a fortnight. Yes, forgive me for awakening you with all of the shouting. Yes, we will try not to make so much noise. That went well, don't you think, dearest? Ooh, ooh, mm. Hey, if you've reached this point in the video and have not already subscribed, please take a moment to do so. I really appreciate it.